The process of making cheese from buffalo milk at a factory is an intricate and fascinating journey, filled with attention to detail, from raising the buffaloes to crafting the final cheese product. Have you ever wondered how a simple glass of milk can transform into the creamy, rich cheese we savor? Or why buffalo cheese has such a distinct taste compared to other cheeses? What makes it so special? To truly appreciate this, we must first explore each step of the process in depth and uncover the secrets that lead to this delicious end result. Everything begins with the buffaloes themselves. These magnificent creatures are carefully selected, with the most common breed being the water buffalo, known for its ability to produce milk that is richer and creamier than cow's milk. The buffaloes are treated with the utmost care. They are fed a carefully planned diet, consisting of fresh grass supplemented with nutritious feed, to ensure that they remain healthy and are able to produce the best quality milk. Their environment is kept clean, and they are given regular health checks to prevent any diseases that could affect their milk production. You might be wondering, how does buffalo milk differ from cow's milk that gives it its unique qualities? The answer lies in its fat and protein content. Buffalo milk contains significantly more fat, which is why it gives the cheese a creamier, richer texture and a more intense, fuller flavor. It's this richness that distinguishes buffalo cheese from cow's milk cheese, adding depth and indulgence to every bite. Once the milk is collected, the next crucial step is the handling and transport of the milk. The milk must be carefully collected in a hygienic environment, ensuring that it remains as fresh as possible. Immediately after milking, the milk is chilled to slow down any bacterial growth and preserve its quality. This process might sound simple, but it's a key factor in ensuring that the cheese retains its best possible flavor. When you think about it, the speed and care with which the milk is transported from the farm to the factory is a critical aspect that can make or break the final product. Once the milk arrives at the factory, it undergoes a thorough inspection. It is then pasteurized, a crucial step to kill any harmful bacteria while maintaining the delicate nutrients and flavor of the milk. You might find it surprising, but pasteurization is more than just heating the milk. It requires a precise balance, ensuring that the milk is heated enough to kill pathogens, but not so much that it loses its rich, natural qualities. Now, the magic begins. To make cheese, special cultures and rennet, an enzyme used to coagulate the milk, are added to the milk. This is the point where the liquid milk begins to change, slowly transforming into solid curds. The milk is gradually heated to just the right temperature, usually between 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, to allow the curds to form without breaking down the milk's essential properties. The next time you bite into a piece of buffalo cheese, remember that this stage is where the texture is largely determined. Have you ever wondered why some cheese is soft and creamy, while others are firmer and more crumbly? The curd cutting process plays a key role here. By cutting the curds into smaller pieces, the whey, the liquid portion of the milk, is separated from the solid curds. The curds are left to set and develop their texture, gradually becoming firmer and gaining that signature cheese elasticity. As the curds set, they release more whey, which is drained off, and the cheese begins to take shape. But the process doesn't stop there. Once the curds have set, they undergo a period of aging, or maturing. This aging process is one of the most important aspects of cheesemaking because it develops the texture and flavors of the cheese. The longer the cheese matures, the more complex the flavor becomes. It's a fascinating thing to think about, how something as simple as milk can evolve into such a variety of textures and flavors over time. Some cheeses take weeks, months, or even years to reach their peak, and each minute of aging adds a new layer of character to the cheese. If you've ever tasted a chunk of buffalo cheese, you know that this aging process results in a cheese with deep, complex flavors, full-bodied and rich, but with a balance of smoothness that comes from its high fat content. Then comes the crucial step, salting. Salt is not just for flavor, it helps preserve the cheese and influences the texture. The salt also plays a role in enhancing the development of flavors. It's surprising to think that something as simple as salt could have such an impact, but it's essential to the final product. After salting, the cheese is packed carefully into containers, ready to be stored at a cool temperature to preserve its quality until it reaches consumers. But here's a little-known fact: the way the cheese is stored and transported is just as important as how it is made. Cheese needs to be kept at a consistent, cool temperature from the moment it leaves the factory until it reaches your table, in order to preserve its rich texture and flavor. Without proper care during storage and transport, all the hard work in the cheese-making process could be for nothing. As you can see, the process of making cheese from buffalo milk is much more than just a series of technical steps. It's an art form that requires a deep understanding of both science and tradition. From carefully raising healthy buffaloes and collecting the milk, to the intricate steps of making the cheese and storing it, every part of the process contributes to the final result. The magic of buffalo cheese is in the details, the right combination of ingredients, the perfect timing, and the careful monitoring of each stage. Each time you savor a bite of creamy, rich buffalo cheese, you're tasting the result of an age-old process that has been perfected over time. The next time you enjoy this indulgent treat, you'll know that you're not just eating cheese, you're experiencing a piece of craftsmanship, passion, and patience that takes months to create. Cheese is a special food that is widely loved around the world for its rich, creamy flavor and versatility in various dishes. The process of making cheese from buffalo milk at a factory is a meticulous and scientific process that blends modern technology with traditional techniques, resulting in high-quality cheese, especially from buffalo milk. The cheese-making process begins with the care of the buffaloes. These animals are carefully selected, with the water buffalo being the most common breed, known for its ability to produce milk that is rich and of excellent quality. The buffaloes are raised in a clean environment with a balanced diet consisting of fresh grass and supplementary feed to ensure they are healthy and produce high-quality milk. The milking process is done under strict hygienic conditions. Once the milk is collected, it is immediately transported to the factory for processing. After the buffalo milk is gathered, the next step is pasteurization. This process not only eliminates harmful bacteria, but also preserves the nutrients in the milk. The milk is heated to a specific temperature to kill any harmful microorganisms while maintaining its natural flavor. After pasteurization, special cheese cultures and rennet are added, an enzyme that helps coagulate the milk, separating it into two parts, solid curds and liquid whey. This process takes place gradually and carefully to ensure the right texture of the cheese. Once the milk has coagulated, the cheese curds are cut into small pieces. This step helps the curds expel excess whey. The curds are then left to set, which helps them firm up and develop their signature texture and flavor. A crucial step is washing the curds to remove any remaining whey, followed by salting. Salt not only enhances the flavor, but also helps preserve the cheese for longer periods. The cheese is salted to perfection, giving it a mild salty taste and extending its shelf life. Finally, after all the processing steps are completed, the cheese is packaged in clean, airtight containers and stored at a cool temperature to maintain its freshness for a longer period. Thanks to this carefully crafted process, buffalo cheese is not only of high quality, but also maintains its unique, rich flavor compared to cheese made from cow's milk. In addition to being eaten on its own, buffalo cheese is an excellent ingredient for many delicious dishes. One popular dish is buffalo cheese salad. This simple yet delicious dish is full of nutrients, made by combining small pieces of buffalo cheese with fresh greens such as lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and olives. It's then tossed with olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. This refreshing salad is perfect for a light lunch or as a side dish. Another well-loved dish is buffalo cheese pizza. This dish is famous for the wonderful combination of crispy pizza dough, smooth tomato sauce, and, most importantly, creamy buffalo cheese. When baked, the cheese melts and forms a luscious, fragrant layer on top of the pizza, making it irresistible. You can add toppings like bacon, mushrooms, bell peppers, or fresh tomatoes to enhance the flavor of the pizza. Finally, a simple but delicious dish is cheese dipped in garlic sauce. In this dish, fresh buffalo cheese is cut into bite-sized pieces and dipped into hot garlic sauce. The combination of the rich creaminess of the cheese and the savory garlic sauce creates an unforgettable flavor, making it an ideal snack to pair with bread or serve as an appetizer at a party. In conclusion, buffalo cheese not only has a special flavor, but is also a fantastic ingredient for creating a variety of delicious dishes. With its meticulous production process, each piece of cheese is the result of a long journey from raising buffaloes to processing in the factory. Every dish made with buffalo cheese offers a rich and diverse culinary experience, appealing not only to cheese lovers, but also to anyone looking for something new in their meals with this familiar yet unique ingredient.